Hello. Welcome. Hello, Artisan Loft. Hey, Jody. Hey, guys. In a style. Before anybody got on, I sang a little Monday welcome song. I need to record it. So next time, I can just play it like a theme song. Hey, guys. Must have May. Thrifty listing May. Hey, guys. How are you? Welcome to Monday Night Motivation. I'm so glad to be back. Don't you feel like you need to say it like Monday Night Football? It was like Monday night. No, it wasn't something like that. It was different. It went lower. But anyways, look, I'm gonna save this and it'll go on YouTube. So I know I'll get lots of questions because people don't stay up this late. It's 9 o'clock, but I'm actually talking to myself because I was really tired. So people always ask me, because this is only live for 24 hours, if I just do it on my own, it saves. Otherwise, if I have a guest on, you can't save the lives. So they'll all go to YouTube this week. Hey, Uplift Scout, how are you? I always think monster trucks like Monday. Yeah, like I need something. I need to have an edit for YouTube so I can add it to the beginning of this. Welcome. I'm trying not to drink coffee right now because then I know I do have cross listing I'm doing. The second hook, how are you? I'm trying to catch up who's all on. Hey guys, welcome to Monday Night Motivation, the Butterfly Closet. Yeah, when families finally leave us alone. Everybody's out. This is a honey stick. It's peach, I think. I got them this weekend. I have like watermelon, but it's just local honey from my little area. It's really tasty though. It's probably super annoying that I'm eating that. I'll put it down. You just did a shot of cold brew. Do a shot for me, please. I really want to go to bed early. I've been trying to flip my schedule and get up early. This morning I set my alarm for 5:30 and I think I put snooze like 8 times. Terrible. I am doing cross listing now before I go to bed. A huge goal in September to reach my money goals is to be cross listing to all the platforms I'm on. And tonight I have a couple questions I want to ask and answer. And one of the big questions tonight is, how many platforms are you listing on? And what is your favorite platform to list and sell on? So that's my big question tonight. I want to hear from you guys, how many platforms you're on and what's your favorite platform to be on. I'm interested to hear what people say. Posh really had a moment, and I think most of the people who follow me are definitely Poshers, but I think that Mercari is definitely gaining steam. I do enjoy Mercari, and I am listing on eBay more every day. So, yeah, Poshmark by far my favorite. Starbucks pumpkin and cold brew. So I actually haven't had their pumpkin cold brew. Is sugar added to that? I was going to ask the other day, but my problem is it's so expensive, and then I feel if I don't like it, but I'm sure I'd like it. Maybe tomorrow I'll get it. That would be a fantastic treat. So, how are you guys? How are sales this weekend? What's going on? And I've been not doing lives for a while. We've been away getting kids put away in school and the whole process and like the craziness. My closets were on vacation, and just a heads up, if you ever go on vacation and put them on vacation mode. So on eBay, I have 5-day shipping. So that when I started cross listing, it was like 2-day normal shipping. Well, I had a couple trips planned and I didn't really know what to do, so I switched all my listings to 5-day, and I've just left them 5 days because coming into winter, I know one of the last big dings on my last account before it was shut down was weather-related shipping issues. So I'm just keeping it 5 days. I ship pretty much same day. I have same day shipping on my Posh store. It's like 24-hour turnaround. So that's fine. But yeah, I don't know if that hurts me or helps me, but I really don't want to get dinged. So I'm just keeping it at 5 days. And then if it's like a long weekend and coming into I'm in Iowa, so it's going to snow. So that's how that is. On Poshmark, if you do vacation mode, here's what people say. People will say, sorry, I keep hitting the screen and have to rejoin. It's okay, Jody. People say vacation mode is really hard to come back from. I didn't think it was that hard to come back from. And here's what I was wondering. I think people come back from vacation really slow, and they're like, so on Poshmark, if you're not familiar, you can put your closet on vacation. You can't sell anything. So when you come back and you turn your closet on, I wonder if people are like listing occasionally, sharing occasionally. So that's not my situation. When I came back and turned it on, I was just basically back to work. So I can imagine if you are turning off vacation and then just randomly getting it, you're not making many sales. And remember that if you're not sharing, all of your listings have gone to the bottom of the pile and people aren't seeing them anymore. And that's why you're not making sales. But for me, when you come back on vacation and you're like hitting the pavement, you're getting more and more movement. So I have had good sales. I've just heard people say it's really, really difficult. Yeah, I mean, slow, but not terrible. Not terrible. Okay, do you use List Perfectly? No, I do not. So I'm actually, this week, I think Thursday, I'm uploading a video on my YouTube about my listing, how I list so quickly. So it takes me, once I get all of my listings up to Posh, it takes 1 minute to cross list to Mercari and 1:10 to eBay. So I actually started timing myself because I saw List Perfectly and I thought that might be a good investment for me. And so I started timing just how long it takes me to get everything to the right place. For me, I'm very efficient. So I'm going to make a video about how I cross list so quickly and what I do. So I don't use List Perfectly, although I think it's amazing. Although I did I did an Instagram live Friday morning, and I said if you use List Perfectly, you're going to get kicked off of platforms really quickly if you forget to delete listings after they're sold on multiple platforms, which is what happened to me. So that's the only terrible thing. If you can just push a button and cross list to 3 platforms, and then you're not on top of, say you sell something on Posh and you don't cancel on eBay and Mercari, eBay will kick your butt off the platform pretty quickly. So stay on top of that if you're using List Perfectly. But no, I can imagine if I had another job and I still wanted to keep sales up, but this isn't like my full-time job. So I'm fine. I don't use it. I disagree each time I've gone on vacation. I bounce back and sell mainly bread and butter. Yeah, I didn't have a terrible time coming back from vacation. I've always thought it wasn't too bad to come back from. I definitely finding frocks in favor. Are you from Kansas City? I think you are. I'm sorry, I don't remember. So I do think if you're coming back from vacation, just jumping back into it consistently every day, sharing like 3 times a day, listing every day definitely helps. Right now I'm just cross-listing things. Well, obviously things I'm listing to Poshmark is getting moved over to Mercari and eBay. But like today I didn't list anything new to Posh, so I'm just cross-listing at listings that are already on Posh to Mercari and eBay. And today I sold things on all 3 platforms. So it's working. I'm glad I'm doing that. And I'm telling you, it is really worth it. So if you're just jumping on, I want to know what platforms you're selling on, how many platforms you're selling on, and what's your favorite platform. This is a question I get a lot. Texas Sparkle Boutique. Hello, girl. Hey, Frugal Family. How are you? List Perfectly definitely saves me a little bit of time, but not sure it's enough for a subscription. So yeah, you have to do the specifics. And so my biggest time waster with creating listings is all the information I do up front. Like I type out the listings in Word, and this is what the information I'll create for my YouTube video. Once I get that created in a template, it's done. I did 8 listings on Mercari in 8 minutes. and I did 8 listings on eBay in 10 minutes. Something like that. So basically, if I wanted help, I would need to hire somebody to just do the work. And then at that point, like, what am I even doing with my life? Hey, Pro31 Vines. Hey, Emily. Hey, guys. We're talking about, is anybody else, what are you guys drinking tonight? Are you guys drinking coffee, wine? What's your drink of choice? I just have water. And I've been drinking more LaCroix to try to get my water in. You guys would be so proud of me. I'm right in between Kansas City and St. J. Okay, that's right. That's right. Poshmark is my favorite. Okay, I'm on Posh, Mercari, eBay, Amazon, and I'm going to count Facebook Marketplace as a reselling platform. And my bet is in 2020, Facebook Marketplace dominates more. And here's why. I think they're already offering shipping, and they're going to hook up a way to ship more efficiently, so you don't have to do it like create the label yourself sort of thing. And somebody DM'd me. I had a meeting with the PR people at Facebook Marketplace, and then people are messaging me like they're going to start making fees and whatever. They're not going to do that. And that's just me saying that. Like, I don't know. But here's why they're not going to do that. I didn't know this, but the lady I talked to said that the creator who came to them with the idea for Facebook Marketplace was a mom, and she was a part of a lot of different swap groups on Facebook. So she came to them with the idea of having a marketplace where all these items could locally be available, and that's how Facebook Marketplace came to be. So if they ever tried to like monetize Facebook Marketplace, people would just pull out and start doing groups again. It's like swap groups, which are already alive and active. And if you're probably a part of like, I used to do homeschool, so there's loads of homeschool swap groups and that sort of thing. But I think Facebook Marketplace is such a fantastic place to get fast cash. That was like my summer hustle, but I honestly see it doing really well, especially because they're reaching out to people like, how can we better the app? We want to know how you're doing. That's like super cool, but like, don't quote me on this if they like start charging, but I honestly don't think they will, because groups are alive. Like, they can't control that. Use Pro31 on Mercari and eBay. Mercari is my favorite. I'm telling you, I feel Mercari is like going to have such a good year in 2020. Mercari is, yeah, I wish shipping was cheaper, and somebody did message me, you can use your own shipping. I think I'm just like, I don't know. All three don't make much on any, since I'm part-time, to say one is better than the other. I love Poshmark. I think Poshmark will always be my first love. They do make things easier. Yeah, I just have had the best overall experience with Poshmark, so I have to agree with that. I definitely think having multiple platforms is 100% the way to go. I would definitely tell you, if you're not on Amazon, opening an Amazon Fulfilled by Merchant account is a really smart thing to do too, because the fees aren't really any different than like an eBay Poshmark situation to kind of get your feet wet on a new platform. That's my only plug for Amazon. And I'm still working my butt off over there on Amazon. It's just a whole new world. It's a huge learning curve, but that's okay. Mercari is also good, but I just feel Poshmark is better to push sales. I think because Poshmark, they give you the option to share, and that like helps, because when you're like, I need to make sales today, you can share. And on Mercari and eBay, you're just like, what, doing like a rain dance when you need to make sales? There's just not much to help, other than on eBay you can promote listings and pay. But that is nice on Posh that they give you. I don't like complaining anyways, but I don't like when people complain about sharing. I'm glad VAs are available and stuff. These things are just part of this platform, and sharing is so amazing that you have like the extra push to make more sales. So I try not to complain about sharing. What sells well on Marketplace? Guys, what are you selling on Marketplace? That's a great question. For the longest time before I was taking Marketplace seriously, You said what sells on Marketplace. For a second in my brain, I was computing Macari. What are you guys selling on Marketplace? So I will say that in some places, maybe you live in a part of the country where people see Marketplace as an extension of a yard sale, and so you're not getting good money. And I hear this happening, and I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for your loss. I sell everything on Marketplace, things that I can't ship. This summer, and guys, I think I sold the rest of the clothing racks. So everybody say a prayer tonight. I have between 20 and 30 left. I started with a 90. So if you're new, at the beginning of the summer, I bought out a couple stores of their clothing racks. I had about 90, and I'm really down to the last of it, and I would love to get rid of them. So before this summer, I was selling like one at a time. So I'll get around to the question. Now I'm like, I'm not going into town as often, so I don't really want to sell one at a time. But I think I have 20 sold, like in a lot. And I'm hoping that still doesn't drop. But tires, one time I saw a snowblower on the side of the road, picked that baby up, sold that for $40. One time I saw, I don't know what kind of table it was, but it was heavy. That baby was heavy. Sold that for $20. I sold $6,000. Let's just say that. So a lot of heavy stuff. A lot of it was free. A lot of it. So if you ever do yard sales, garage sales, which I was like stepping my foot into yard sales more this summer, I found I did community yard sales because when you're taking a crap ton of kids, I'm not going like freaking all over town. I'm doing a community. But what I discovered is some people don't want to do yard sales, but they have like a couch or a table or a TV they don't want to keep anymore. So at the events, they would just like put it out and with a free sign, or you would just, I'm just kidding. I didn't steal it. So at these things, I would go pick up so much free stuff, and I got a lot of free stuff this summer. I would sell anything on Marketplace. So I don't do a lot of clothes because they get flagged. Because they don't want fakes on there. Anyways, I did a long roundabout for Marketplace, and I'm really sorry about that, guys. I'm here. Furniture, kitchen items on Facebook. Yeah, I did a mixer I found, like a handheld. Everything I find that's free is usually broken, honestly, on the side of the road. I don't care. I'll pick it up. It's usually a quick $20. Somebody will meet me somewhere. Somebody will come to my house. A lot of people have been local. So that's kind of nice. All those things are really nice. All that money I use as spending money for coffee and all that stuff. So that's Marketplace. You can sell whatever. If that makes you nervous just to meet people, you can meet at your local police station. My mom was very nervous about me meeting people. But I think people are more afraid of me when they see me. No, definitely not. Okay, excuse the last post. I was trying to say a Macari account on how to sell other than lowering my price. So on any of these platforms, you need a list every day. And Macari is just the same. Like the more love you give, the more love you get. So list every day. Be reasonable with your prices. Right now I'm doing free shipping on all of my items. And everything I'm listing over there is under £1. So that kind of like helps me with prices. It's like shipping, I mean, unless it's a really nice higher end item. But you have to list every day on Posh. And if you want consistent daily sales on any of the 3 platforms we're talking about, eBay, my brain is slowing down, Macari, Posh, you have to list every day. Even if it's just a couple items, list it. I believe in you. Okay, so my favorite platform is probably Poshmark, but I foresee into my 2020 future Amazon being my number one. Bay. But I have a lot of people here who've been helping with Amazon, so I like honestly really appreciate that. I think Amazon will be a huge contender for me. That will be my pivot. Do you guys know when you feel like a change coming to your business and you're like, feel it in the air, like you need to get prepared for this pivot? Like I love reselling clothes because I love the hustle. I love, like today going into the thrift, they had these suede, it's on my YouTube, I just posted the haul, these boots that were like bunny. It was just like amazing boot. And that's like the thrill of the hunt. And I love that. But I do sense a little shift for me in my business, and Amazon has a lot to do with that. Because it kind of helps me scale in a way that I couldn't scale with Posh and eBay. I've always had a problem with time, has been huge for me, because by the time I like get out, source, list, it's just a bit of a struggle to find enough stuff to like keep it moving. So I can see with Amazon the ability to scale is much, much bigger. So yeah, I see that in my 2020 future. And I'm excited. Mostly excited for that. So that's that. Who's coming to Posh Fest? Posh Fest is the next big thing on my agenda, right? Although I do have a lot of fun things. If you are on Facebook, Wednesday night, I am joining my friend on a Facebook Live. It's going to be super fun. CrazyFlippinMom. I'm on Facebook, and I'm trying my best to be more active over there, but I'll be live from that page with a whole group of friends. You should come over there and see what we're doing. 6:30, I'll post more information, but like make a mental note. When you sell on eBay, do you use their label, PayPal, or print your own? So I do USPS, usually a flat rate mailer, bubble mailer, something like that. If it's under £1, it's USPS priority. I need to like, my brain is a bit winding down, guys. So somebody else can shout it out on eBay. If it's under £1, I want to say it's priority. I think actually I have a video about eBay shipping on Instagram, on my Instagram channel that I did. Actually, I haven't been on eBay for a long time, and when I jumped back on, I watched my own video on my Instagram channel. Not kidding you, no less than 5 times, because I could not remember. So if it's under £1, it goes priority mail. If it's over £1, it usually goes flat rate bubble mailer, because I can usually get a lot into a flat rate bubble mailer. Yeah, so that's kind of my go-to. Usually those two will fit most things, unless you're talking about shoes or bigger items that you need. So yeah, but usually those 2 items. Wild One Co., you're in for Posh Fest. Flying from Nashville for the weekend. I hear it's super hot in Arizona. People have already been sending me where to go for coffee, and I am down. I'm so excited. So if you're watching this and you're interested, I think I want to do like tons of little interviews and not ketchup and mustard, but like catch ups with other resellers. So if you're down for something like that, you could hit me up. And I want to make like a cute compilation video for my YouTube video and Instagram, like little shorter videos. How'd you get into reselling? Those sort of questions. Just kind of meeting other resellers. And I don't want to do it in like an aggressive way. So if you're interested in being interviewed at Posh Fest by me, and it's not like a sit down interview, it's more just like, let's talk real quickly. I want to hear about you and your reselling and get to know you. DM me. I'll have to like start an email or a file for this. So that's that. Okay. What time is it? 9:25. I didn't want to keep everybody too late tonight. So that's that. I'm going to start Monday nights back up again and have topics. Of course, we'll talk about all the things. But before I go tonight, the last big question I need to hear is, what are you ordering at Starbucks when you go this week? I'm sorry for the honey stick annoyance. Somebody's going to be mad about this. What are you ordering right now at Starbucks when you go? I need to hear. I haven't been to Starbucks a lot lately because I honestly had a habit. I should probably make a video how I broke my Starbucks habit. I'm not kidding you. I was a 1 a day for a solid 2 years. And this year, I'm done. I was done. And now I'm about 1 a week, maybe 1 a week. So, thank you, Lord. I broke the habit, so I don't go there very often. My coffee machines here are legit, and I don't complain about the Versmo and the pods because they actually save me so much money in the long run. But I love to talk about coffee. Iced coffee with pumpkin spice, no cream. That sounds delicious. Green tea frappuccino, no classic. Jeez, I need to screenshot this. Salted caramel everything. You remember when they had the butterscotch? Guys, I was doing keto when they had that butterscotch, and I would always break keto for the butterscotch drink. And I don't even like butterscotch, but the butterscotch drink was so good. Iced coffee with cream and sugar-free cinnamon dulce. Hot venti caramel macchiato quad. What? No Starbucks in my town, so local coffee shop. I do caramel iced coffee. That sounds delicious. I think tomorrow. So tomorrow, if you're following me on my stories, I'm going to hit the $5 store again, which is the Amazon return. I had so many questions about that store. So because I'm an Amazon seller, I kind of know the labeling process and the return process. And you can totally tell the labels and how it looks that the majority of the crap they get at that store has had its day in the sun with Amazon. Now they could be getting returns from other stores. I don't know. Tomorrow is 3 for $5. I want to say it's 3 for $5. 3 for $5. And I stopped in there Sunday and they had loads of good stuff, which I don't know if it lasted. It's going to be there tomorrow. But let's hope. But I'm going to go to there tomorrow, so I'll take some video for you guys because it is not kidding you. I have been on mission trips to third world countries, and when you go and it's a busy time, it has that vibe. You could get hurt, like you wear gloves because there's sharp objects. It just has the vibe. So that's that. I'm going to go to the $5 store. If you're on Facebook and you have nothing to do Wednesday night, there's a party. Join me live over there. It's going to be fun. I have notes written down. Yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for jumping on tonight, guys. I always, always, always love talking to you. What do I get at Starbucks? My all-time favorite go-to drink is a double shot on ice. And because usually I'm doing keto or I eat keto, it's heavy cream and sugar-free vanilla. So that is a go-to. Or like half and half. But I'm always down for nitro, a cold brew, something in that genre. I don't like a lot of sweeteners, nothing crazy. Also, this weekend, I'll be in Kansas City with some other resale thrifters. We're about to hit it up and go thrifting. Woo, woo, mom style. So I don't know what that means, but it sounds dirty. Anyways, thank you guys for getting on again. I always love getting on and just, like, saying hi to other resellers. So I'm not alone talking to myself. Anyways, if you have any topics that you want to talk about on a Monday night, DM me. Any YouTube videos, DM me. I'm going to hit it up. All of my platforms I'm hitting up this week. I'm getting it done. Have a great night, guys. I love you. Monday night.